Hey everybody, let me see, I'm on here. Let me see if I'm able to share this into my group from here. I think I'm gonna have to do it after. But, yay, I'm here though. It's Myth Monday. I am so excited. I love this day. It's one of my favorite things to do right now is to get to research these myths and figure out what's true, figure out what's not, and kind of help make all this a little bit easier for you. So excited to do it. I hope you're finding them useful. Before we jump into today's myth, I want to remind you about a couple of things that's going on. There are 3 ways to get freebies right now with RNF. And this is incredible. I've never been in a time in RNF where there's this many opportunities to get something for free. So crazy. The first is if you are thinking about becoming a new preferred customer and you're going to get a regimen, now is the time to do it. Before July 31st, all of these deals will expire. All these freebies will expire on Wednesday, July 31st. So if you're thinking about becoming a new PC is our term for preferred customer, and you're thinking about getting a regimen, if you do that, then you're going to get a free active hydration body replenish. It is a huge jar about this big. I meant to grab it and bring it in. It lasts forever. It uses our technology in our active hydration serum in a cream that goes all over your body. It is incredible. I use it every time I get out of the pool. I use it every night on my feet to keep them pedicure worthy. It's great. It's an almost $70 value. It's about $66, I think, that you're going to get free if you become a preferred customer by buying a regimen. The second freebie that you can get is if you are already a current preferred customer, and I think if you're a new preferred customer as well, if you buy the regimen plus the travel size regimen deal that we have, then you will get a free of the travel size of the masks. And that, I know Unblemished is completely sold out of that one, but the rest of them, there's still some. They're getting low, but so get them. And I think the deal ends at the end of this month as well too. So if you're considering becoming a preferred customer, then get on it because there's some great things coming your way. Or if you're a current customer and you want to get those masks, those travel masks, they're amazing. Then last freebie before I jump into our myth today is if you are thinking about starting your Rodan and Fields business, there is an opportunity to get a free lash boost, which is crazy. It's about $155 worth of product, all free. So again, you have to start your business before the end of the month, but you have plenty of time to do that, and we'll get you up and running before the end of the month and get you that free lash boost, which is crazy. They didn't do these things when I joined, and I'm like, it would have been nice. I would love them. I wish I could join again just so I could get them. But anyways, the more for you then. Hey Jessica. So I want to dive into our myth this week. This week we're going to be talking about eye creams. That's our theme the whole week. So this week's myth is all about eye creams. So the myth we're going to be tackling today is you don't need an eye cream. Your moisturizer or your serum does it all. So before I even get into talking about whether or not this is true or a false myth, I want to talk about, thank you. I want to talk about why we're even discussing eye cream in the first place. Like, why should we care about eye cream in the first place? So, the skin around our eyes does not have very much support or very much structure. And so it doesn't have a lot of elastic, and it's the place where we start to show our wrinkles first. So all around here, the under eye, you can even see, or even if you're feeling, you can feel how different. Always use this finger feel how different the skin is, even if you go down just a little bit, okay? The eye area is also surrounded by some of the thinnest and most delicate skin, right? It's the thinnest and most delicate skin on the body. And there are also very few oil glands in here to lubricate this area, which is why it can get wrinkly, because as we know, hydrated skin is not wrinkly skin. So the eye area also has issues that can differ from the rest of the skin on our face and our bodies. Things like dark circles and puffiness. You don't find the puffy skin as much anywhere else, or dark circles like the darkness you get. I got a little bit today because I was rubbing my eyes earlier and my mascara got done underneath here. Don't do that. That doesn't occur everywhere on our face. So knowing all that, we all know we need to take good care of the area around our eyes. But do we need a separate product just for our eyes? So the answer to that is no and yes, okay? So follow me here. What I mean by this is there's no evidence, no research, and no documentation validating the claim that the eye area needs different ingredients from those that you can use on your face. Technically, any product with antioxidants, emollients, any kind of skin repairing and anti-inflammatory ingredient will work around the eyes. So that's why I say this myth could be false. But here's why I do think that there are so many eye creams out there, and why we actually do need a separate product for our eyes. Because whatever product we put around our eyes needs to be well formulated and appropriate for that skin around our eyes, which is more sensitive and more delicate. That's why these creams are so handy. That's why it's sometimes easier to go, I'm just gonna grab an eye cream, than it is to try to figure out how much of my product or what formulation. So while they may have the same ingredients, you're typically gonna find that the eye cream may have a less, maybe formulated with different levels of those ingredients, different amounts. That's the key word I'm looking for. Because you want to nourish and heal your skin without irritating that more delicate, more sensitive skin. So they might be lower doses or less potent, and made specifically to go around the eyes. So basically, in a nutshell, eye creams are just specifically formulated moisturizers that are meant to be used on a specific area of your skin, your eye area. That's all they are. But it's important to know that no, you don't have to use a separate eye cream, but it's very helpful if you do, so that way you don't irritate that skin. That way you don't make your eyes water. That way you're not getting more ingredient in that area, active ingredients in that area, than that skin can handle. So that's the truth about whether or not you need an eye cream. You do with it what you will. If you need a good eye cream, our RNF eye cream, everybody loves it. I use it every single day. People call it eye crack because it is so good. And it's made for someone who has sensitive skin, and for someone who I have really dry eyes, where I have to use eye drops because they get so dry, especially when I wear contacts for so long. It doesn't bother me to wear it. So that tells you something. Okay, so this week, all week, we're going to be focusing on eye creams, tips and tricks. We're going to do a vocab lesson around them, and then we're going to do a deep dive into eye creams. What ingredients should you be looking for in your eye creams? Should you get a cream or should you get a gel, and what is the difference, and why does that even matter? And so much more in our deep dive this week. Again, last week, typically our deep dives are on Thursday. Last week I had to do it on Wednesday because I was traveling. This week I'm going to need to do it on Wednesday again because I have an event Thursday night for work. So I will do the same thing I did last week, where Tuesday, tomorrow, I will drop a tip and a vocab lesson. I might spread it out and do the vocab lesson on Wednesday and then still do the deep dive Wednesday night. So we'll see what happens. But that's what we'll be talking about this week. The ins and outs of our eye creams and why it's important, what we should be looking for, and what type to be using on our eyes. If you have any questions, here to answer them, just drop them in the comments below. There we go. Drop them in the comments below. But as always, have a wonderful week, you guys, and I will see you later at our deep dive. Have a good rest of your week, guys.